What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jay, and the channel was Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. Taking this ride home. And what's on my mind today? Black unity, group economics, and why we don't use them. I'm just noticing, like, on the average, like, there's so many people out here, and this is for my people that want to move back to Africa. I'm just going to put it like that. There's so many people out here that could help people. And understand that nothing is free. Nothing is free. You know, usually when you help somebody, or you do something for somebody, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. And when I mean sacrifice something, you may have to sacrifice your time or your dime. So either one of those, you're gonna sacrifice. You may have to miss out on something that you wanna do to do something to help somebody out. There's different ways that you may have to sacrifice. Then again, you have other people that they don't think about, let me sacrifice for my brother and sister can get over here, or let me sacrifice so my brother and my sister can make it to the next level. Well, let me sacrifice so I can help one of my people get on the next level. Because there's enough money out here for everybody. And as far as your time, what is time if you're not willing to give to help your brothers and sisters? We have so many people that will give God all the praises, all the glory, but won't help their fellow man. You believe in a God that you can't see. And I can't remember what scripture it is, but it says, you know, you can believe in me, but you can't love your brother that's right next to you, that you can see. That's not God-like. And I see so many people that either make it to the top or make it to where other brothers and sisters want to be, and they're not willing or don't even care to reach that hand back and pull that other person up. Come on up here with me, brother, where you belong. I wonder how people get their driver's license. Come on up here, sister. Get up here where you belong. Let me help you. Because a lot of times, a monetary gain to help somebody is only short-lived. But when you do it from the heart, there's a bond. I'm not going to say with everybody, but there's a bond between you and that person that you help. If they are on the same page with you, there's a bond, and they going to know that brother, that sister right there, that's the real deal. They looked out for me. And I can only speak in my case. If somebody look out for me, I'm not going to forget it. And in the right time, some way, some shape or form, I'm going to look out for you. I'm going to pass that blessing right back to you. And hopefully I can do it 10 times larger than what you gave me. But this mind state that in order to be able to stay where I'm at, I have to take advantage of my brothers and sisters so I can stay where I'm at. That idea is a fleeting idea, because you're not going to stay where you are long. The blessings are not going to come. I don't care if you pray every day. Money will start to just fall through your fingers. Even when you see, I don't know a dope dealer to this day that I know from growing up that still got their bread. I don't know a pill seller, any type of drug dealer, a scammer that still got their money today, because the money will run through your fingers. Your fingers won't grasp it to hold on to it. You can't call nobody for no favors to say, can you do this? I ain't got no money now. No, people like, you know, when you was doing your due, you wasn't thinking about nobody but you. But now, you want others to think about you. It is so important that we learn how to work together. I have a lady that I have never met a day in my life that has purchased land next to me. She sends me updates of different things she finds out, different paperwork that's needed, different processes that may have changed or that are in place. And she is doing this for me and another neighbor, because we're in the same area, our plots are. And that's something that we need to do as black people. But if you want to practice group economics, you will be stronger with 4 or 5 of you than it is with one. A lot of us don't have millions of dollars to just be throwing away, $1 million, you know, cash right now to say, hey, build my house right now, you know, versus if you come together and you find ways to make things cheaper, it'll be quicker and easier to get to your goal of whether it's moving to Africa, owning your own business, owning your own food truck. You may want to start a tax service. It could be anything. You could want to build a community with your people. But we are better together than we are separate. We don't need to go to nobody else and ask nobody else to do this for us, do that for us, go over here and go hire somebody from over there and then go over here and get somebody else from this other side. We are enough to do it together, but we have to do it together. Everybody has to have that mind state that I'm not in it just for me and what I can get and what money I can make off this person because they not here, so they need me or they need somebody. All the business ideas that's possible, and the one business idea that you have in your head is how to make money off my people. How can I do that? What can I do to fill a need? And I'm not saying don't take no money. Take what's sufficient. Don't get to the point in your life where you feel like, oh, I want it all. I mean, I love my brothers and sisters, but I want it all. I've seen people live a dream, go do what they want to do, and then when another person asks about it, they give them these old sorry answers. I had a lady who started, that I know I used to follow on IG, and at the time I wanted to do a food truck. She started from out of her car. She would take the orders the day before, okay? The next day, she would deliver the stuff out of her car. She went from that to the food truck. So I inboxed her trying to find out, you know, well, what's the master plan to get to that food truck and this is that. She just hit me back, pray on it. But us as black people, that's what we do. We don't want to give nobody the keys. We don't want to give nobody the code. All we want is to come beg you to come shop with us, spend your money with us, but in return, I'm going to keep this information that I have to myself. If you've ever noticed, majority of blacks that are rich, that are wealthy, They don't do no business together. Oh, they got businesses. Some of them own Burger King. Some of them own Chick-fil-A. Not Chick-fil-A. What's the other one? Wing Stops. Some of them own Champagne. Some of them own record labels. Some of them own movie theaters, and it goes on and on and on. But how many times do you see two wealthy or rich black people coming together to open a business or doing something positive together? You rarely see it, because most of us get our money, excuse me, y'all, get our money and we do our thing. We're not worried about the next person. The only thing we worry about is if we can come and show off to you what I got, what I just purchased. Yeah, the only thing we worried about is, are you gonna come back from me? You gonna come back? You gonna come back my burger place? You gonna use my tour service? You gonna come to my restaurant? You gonna come to my barbershop? You say, okay, bro, I'm gonna come down there, man. I'm gonna support, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm gonna do this. You go out there, you support, you do your thing. And then you may ask the brother, you know, this is something I've been wanting to do too. How can I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I got this from the mud. I got it from out the mud. Some don't want to stick together. They want to keep the money for themselves. They want the clout to themselves. They don't want you around to see how they do it, what they doing. But the only way we gonna make it as a people is to come together. Period. Point blank. With that said, peace, peace, peace. I love y'all.